We're live! Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Imene Benzamouche and amazing Marilyn Bradford with you guys today. We're here to talk about something that is fun. I mean, it's fun for me. I'm guessing it's fun for you, Marilyn.
Fun for me too.
So we have something coming up, which is called Clearing the Addiction to Poverty.
Poverty.
So we're here to talk about that and invite you guys and hopefully inspire something within you to look at this and change something that works into something that works for you. English is not my first language, so forgive my words that sometimes I flip words in sentences. So that's just me.
Totally forgiven. It's amazing. I don't speak any other languages, so I'm impressed anyway.
Oh, thank you, Merlin.
I'm glad you brought up the title of this call because people are like, can you really be addicted to poverty? And I'm like, absolutely. If you look at addiction as an energy looking for a target that's going to solidify an image of who you are, that's going to make you fit, people become addicted to poverty for all kinds of reasons because that's their family was poor and they don't really want to outdo their family, or because it just helps them have a problem. Oh, this is who I am. I'm a struggling poor person. Or for religious reasons. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on and on. But yeah, addiction to poverty is a real thing. And is it serving you? What would it be like if you could have so much of everything?
Yeah, the wealth of being you. I mean, that sounds amazing to me. I don't know about you guys. And I love that you talked about the addiction part, because we look at addiction as something that where we're addicted to drugs or alcohol or whatever is like the usual addictions, but we never actually look at what is the addiction that is running your life.
Right.
And that is a big step for you sometimes, but once you go into that conversation, it gives you so much more freedom than what you thought the conversation is going to be. So a lot of the times where I have looked at money and the addiction to the no money, it has brought up a lot for me, but it had also given me freedom to go beyond what my family was allowed to create, freedom beyond what my society or my background or being even a woman in the world, what you're allowed to create. And then where you come from, the country that you're from, the religion that you have been having your whole life, basically, as at the basis of what you should be. And then when you look at money in this reality, we all want to have money. We all want to have a wealthy life. But are you actually allowing yourself, or are you following what you have been brought up to be?
Well, and the other thing about that is when you have any kind of addiction, it takes you away from you. So you don't even have the possibility of truly creating out of the greatness of you. You're over here somewhere. You've absented your being because it makes you feel comfortable and you don't have to be with you. Most of us are not taught as children how to be present, how to be us. It's like we're taught how to fit in, how to have an image, how to be a Maxwell, or I never can pronounce your last name, Dr. Imene, how to be one of those.
Yeah. How to be a Benzamouche. Oh my God. That is, you're pointing out something very, very, like it's relevant. It's very relevant. How to be a Benzamouche. Like for my family, it is. And I grew up with that sense of pride in poverty.
Yes.
There is a pride in it.
Absolutely.
And that I discovered, and when I acknowledged that that's the positive judgment that I had bought, that actually creates the addiction, because judgment is positive or negative, it will always be a judgment. That energy will only create more of that addiction.
Yes.
It doesn't get you out.
Yes.
So either you judge the poverty or whatever you're living, it can be money, but it also can be anything else that you decided you had to lack. And if you have that judgment of it, either you're judging it as wrong or negative, or you're judging it as right and how you should be, it just sticks you and it doesn't allow you to go beyond. And hopefully, if you're listening up to 5 minutes from this live, you want something different. You would love something different. You
Yes.
would like to see your life as thriving as possible. You would like maybe to see your body thriving as much as possible, because also money is for our bodies, and bodies love luxury, love wealth, and love all of the different things that poverty cannot offer usually.
Yeah. And you bring up something else, which is poverty. We always tend to think of it around money, and that is one of the biggest ones. But there can be, growing up, poverty of affection, poverty of touch, because our bodies like to be touched. Basically, poverty of your being, and that's what addiction creates, because you were never allowed to be you. It wasn't, hey, who are you and what works for you? It was like, you are a Bradford, you are a girl, you are a this, you are a that. What else is not acceptable? So if you really get a sense of, and you mentioned this, Dr. Men, of what's lacking in your life, that's a poverty in your life. And that can not go away until you really are willing to be with it and look at it and make a different choice from a different space and a different energy. And that's the thing. Poverty is actually an energy. And that's why it can affect any and everything.
Oh my God, you put that so beautifully. I am I'm so interested in a world beyond us not being us and not being acknowledged
Yeah.
as us. So if you are looking at having more of you and being in the world as someone that is thriving,
Mhm.
and not just going a little bit over, because that's also part of you being maybe in still in that poverty mindset, just being a little bit over others, creating a little bit bigger than others so you do not fit in that category, but still not creating as great as you, not being who you actually be, and not having you as much as you can actually.
Yeah. And some of it is so many people don't get the level of wealth of living that's
Oh
possible.
my God, yes. I'll
You know,
have that.
yeah, me too. They say, well, maybe if I make another $2,000 a month, I'll be wealthy. How about $20,000 a month? How about having massages? How about having all kinds of friends and people you really relate well with in your life? What have you decided is not possible that actually is possible for you, your life, your living wealth? That if you would allow it to be possible, you could actualize with total ease.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everything doesn't allow us to have that. Let's destroy and create it.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So the class that we're doing is, as you can see, we have a beautiful logo for it. It's part of something called Right Recovery for You, which is an access consciousness specialty. And we're thrilled to invite you to this. Just if there is anything that caught you within this conversation, we have really talked about a lot of things here, but it's also um, just a the tip of the iceberg, as we say.
It is the tip of the iceberg. And that
So,
call will cover all the things we've talked about and more. Any way you've decided you're not deserving, and what poverty means to you and how you can get away from stress and struggle and all kinds of things. So please join us. And it's going to be fun because Dr. Min and I like to laugh. We don't have a problem with that. It's not very serious.
It's not ever. Oh my God, it's so much fun. Money should be fun.
Yeah.
Wealth should be fun. Your life should be fun. And you embodying that sweet, lovely, sexy body that you have been embodying should
Yes.
be fun. So
I
if it hasn't been fun, or if you want way more fun that you've been having, you're invited.
yes. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Marilyn. This is
Thank
a
you.
pleasure
Yeah,
doing this with you, either the live or the class. I wonder what we're going to create.
me too.
See you guys soon. It's going to be on the 19th of February, my 6 p.m. What time would it be for you, Marilyn?
I can
Mountain
never
time?
remember. I'll have to look it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, well, we have the link somewhere. You can click it and check it out and check your timing. We will see you there.
Yes.
Ciao.
Bye.